Welcome to Yankee Stadium. It's the new Era Pinstripe Bowl between the 18th ranked Illinois Fighting Illini and the Louisville Cardinals. We're excited for this one today. If you can't tell, we got a little bit of weather on our hands. There's snow all over the ground. It's a snow flurry today in the Bronx, and that'll bring some exciting conditions for this game. Two teams that like to run the ball a lot, Louisville especially, nationally ranked inside the top 5 for their rushing offense, so it'll be an interesting matchup. Louisville wins the toss and elects to receive, so Caleb Griffin will send us underway in the wintry conditions. Hassan Hall will take it, and he's going up the middle of the field, and he is brought down for a 26-yard return. As we mentioned on the previous episode, Louisville will be starting their true freshman quarterback, Kyle Jefferson. Kyle Jefferson is going to be taken down on the first play of the game. A warm welcome to Keith Randolph Jr. and his first tackle for loss on the day. Kyle Jefferson, a very highly rated recruit last year. This is his first season coming into Louisville as he fires into Will McCray there. And he's going to have his first big test in wintry, snowy conditions as a true freshman in his first bowl game. And on third down and 4, he fires, and that is out of bounds. They're going to say that the receiver was out of bounds, and you can see his foot was on the white paint. So Louisville will punt, a quick 3-and-out for the Louisville offense. And this Illini offense now will take over. Mike Epstein, number 26, back in the game at running back, and he takes the ball. His first carry in a couple weeks, and it goes nowhere. The Illini are happy to have Mike Epstein back after sitting out the Northwestern game. Chase Brown and Chase Hayden were in his absence. And Mike Epstein will get to play his final collegiate game. And it's the final game for a lot of these seniors on this Illini squad. And they're happy to get to a bowl game, just their second bowl game as being members of the Illini. And Illinois is looking to get its first bowl win since 2011. Epstein gets the carry after a couple nice plays there from the Illini. It's going to be second down and 7. Louisville shows blitz. And Isaiah sees it. He's going to change the play at the line. Williams is going to dump it off to Chase Brown in the flats, and he sheds off a tackle and then just gets laid out there for a 4-yard reception. Another factor coming into today is, along with this weather, can these receivers, can these ball carriers hang on to the football with the snow and sleet going on right now? Isaiah Williams is running for his life, and he is tackled, nowhere to go. So it's 4th down and 4, and Illinois is going to go for it. They send out the offense. It could just be a bluff, but it's not. Williams is going to keep it, and he gets laid out, and he is short. A turnover on downs just like that. On 4th down and 4, they try to do the design QB draw, and for a second it looked like it would work as Isaiah was picking up blocks, and he just gets laid out there a yard short of the first down line. So now Kyle Jefferson and the Cardinals offense will take back over. Javion Hawkins, the star running back, gets the ball up the middle, and he picks up 14 yards. Javion Hawkins is the feature star player of this offense. They love to hand the ball to him a lot. He gets the ball there again for a 2-yard rush. And especially with a true freshman quarterback in these conditions, you figure Illinois, or Louisville rather, will be quite reliant on Javion Hawkins as Kyle Jefferson gets pummeled there by Prince Green, also a true freshman coming in on a corner blitz. So now it sets up a 3rd down and 15. Jefferson is going to fire to Smith over the middle, and he gets laid out there by Tariq Barnes. Good job by Tariq Barnes in Illinois in zone coverage, and that's going to force another 3-and-out. DeLayvin Campbell picks up a block, and he's going to try to return this punt. and he can only go for 5 yards. Good punt coverage by the Cardinals. So now the offense quickly gets the ball right back. Williams is going to keep it, and he runs into 2 Cardinals, and he is brought down. 2nd down and 9. It's to Epstein this time. Epstein trying to find the hole over the middle, and he picks up 4. So now it's 3rd down and 5. Williams looking to throw. He's going to dump it off to Cumbie, and Cumbie gets hit, and he rolls over the defender and picks up the 1st down. Nice job there by Kyron Cumbie with a huge size advantage there on that tackle. And Williams is going to be throwing again on 1st down, but he's just going to keep it, and he picks up the 1st down. Nice vision there from Isaiah Williams. You wonder if Illinois will be throwing the ball a lot less today than they normally would with these conditions. Epstein getting the ball with a nice hole. He picks up the 1st down. Epstein with 11-yard rush for a 1st down. And this offense has shown signs of being able to move the ball here early in the game. Williams is going to keep it. He spins out of a Cardinal defender and picks up 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. The handoff's to Epstein, trying to get to the outside, and he goes nowhere. So now it's 3rd down and 7. This is the same spot where Illinois came up short on 4th down last drive. Navarro in motion, and they're going to hand it off to him on a jet sweep. Navarro cuts up the middle of the field, but he's brought down from behind, and he's just short. That'll do it for the end of the 1st quarter. Both offenses struggling to score points on the board. And Deal is going to send out the offense yet again. Another 4th down opportunity. This time it's 4th down and 1. Illinois out of the I form is going to hand it off to Epstein. He's met, and they give him the 1st down. A huge conversion for the Illini. Epstein was very close to being taken down behind the line there, but he picks up the 1st down. Play action. Williams fires to Luke Ford, and Luke Ford picks up the reception. Nice catch there by Luke Ford. And Isaiah is 4 for 4 to start the game today. Illinois continuing to stay out of the I formation as it's a fake handoff, and Epstein gets the pitch, and he is just short of the pylon. Nice play design by Illinois. The fake handoff to Max Rosenthal, the fullback, and Epstein gets the pitch on the outside, and he got the corner, and now Illinois got 1st and goal from about the 4-yard line. They continue to stay out of the I formation. Play action. Williams is going to spin and fire to Epstein, and he catches it. Touchdown, Illinois. How about that play calling? Play action. Isaiah Williams spins around and dumps it off to Epstein there, and they get the touchdown. You don't see Illinois run a lot of high formation offense, and it worked the last few plays of that drive. Jefferson, the offense, get the ball back. He keeps it. He puts down a stiff arm, and Kyle Jefferson picks up 11 yards. Kyle Jefferson's got a big frame. He can run. He dumps it off to McCray in the flats, and that gets 5 yards. Kyle Jefferson is not necessarily a run-first quarterback, but he's got the size, the frame, the build to be able to lay out a guy in the open field and pick up those extra yards. 3rd down and 6 now. Jefferson fires over the middle to Martin, and Isaac Martin is going to be short. Jamal Woods there to make the tackle, and that's going to force another Louisville punt. This offense just has not been able to get anything going so far on this Illini defense. That punt goes through the back of the end zone, so now the Illini offense takes the ball right back. Luke Ford in motion, handoff to Epstein, and Epstein fighting through tacklers picks up 7 yards. Illinois, of course, I'm sure, is to have Epstein back, and Epstein is just elated to play in these wintry conditions in his final collegiate game. It's the final collegiate game for a lot of these seniors, the likes of Donnie Navarro, Brian Hightower, Jamal Woods, Delano Ware, and Jartavius Martin, among other seniors on this roster looking to go out on top in their final collegiate game. Williams rolling to his right. He's going to fire over the middle of the field. That ball is off a couple players, and They were lucky that ball was not picked off on the deflection. Epstein getting the carry, and he's got a huge hole, and he gets the first down. Epstein already with 55 yards. Welcome back to the show, Mike Epstein. Williams keeps it. He gets hit again, but he gets 9 yards, almost a first down. 2nd down and 1 now. We'll see if the run attack continues or if Illinois opts to air it out more. They do on this play. It's a dump off to Luke Ford. He gets another 7-yard reception. A couple nice catches from Luke Ford to pick up first downs. Williams changing the play at the line. Louisville blitzes, and Isaiah's going to roll to his left, and he's got a lot of open field in front of him. He slides, and he picks up the first down. Nice awareness and vision there from Isaiah Williams once again. Illinois opting with the short, conservative throws when they do. Chase Brown this time gets the handoff. He tries to spin and picks up 4 yards. Chase Brown's going to get the handoff yet again, and this time he tries to get to the outside, and that was not the correct move there to make, and it's 3rd down and 11. So now for Illinois, you figure you have to throw the ball here. Williams is going to get sacked. The pocket collapsed. Yaya Diaby there with his first sack of the game. He breaks through there on the right guard, Blake Trusadie. And it's 4th down and 20. And the offense is back out on the field. We'll see what Illinois does here. We're approaching 2 minutes left in the half. And they're going to snap it. Williams is going to roll to his right. He's going to look to fire downfield. He gets hit as he throws, and it's going to be picked off by Jenkins. Jenkins is going the other way, and he is brought down. Lovey Jenkins there intercepts a deflected throw. Isaiah looked like he was hit right as he threw the ball, and that was a wobbler. We'll see the replay here. Isaiah trying to buy himself more time, and he's just trying to unload the ball downfield, and that ball was certainly a wobbler, and it got jumped there. It's going to be hard to throw the ball deep in these snowy conditions. Illinois will just have to treat that as a punt. Jefferson is going to get the ball. He fires to Hawkins, and he goes nowhere. Nice coverage there by Barnes. So 3 trips now into Louisville territory and only 1 touchdown to show for it, as Beeson almost had the interception there. You can see the effects of the snowy conditions on the ball. Players are already having a hard time hanging on there. And Tutu Atwell, his first reception of the game, he's able to hang on. He's one of the best receivers in the nation. And Tutu Atwell picks up the first down. Jefferson facing a blitz, fires to Atwell again as he hangs on, gets hit immediately by Shimon Cooper, and Louisville calls a timeout. So now it's 2nd down and 7, a minute 35 to go. Jefferson throwing again, he lobs it up for Marshall. Marshall breaks a tackle and picks up the first down. Nice play there by Justin Marshall to get the first down. Now all of a sudden this Louisville offense is in Illini territory for the first time today. Jefferson fires, and that ball is almost picked off by Prince Green. 2 throws that could have been intercepted, and these defenders are having a hard time hanging on to the ball. Jefferson dumps it off quickly to Hawkins. He stiff arms Tariq Barnes and is brought down in the open field. So now it's 3rd down and 5. Jefferson looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked. Keith Randolph yet again. He stares down the true freshman as he towers over him, breaks through, and pummels him for the 3rd down sack. Deal calls a timeout to stop the clock. And with a minute to go, Illinois is going to get the ball back. And this punt's going to go all the way to the other side of the field and go out of bounds. A nice punt there from Louisville, so that pins Illinois deep inside the 15-yard line. So now with 2 timeouts and just under a minute to go, we'll see how Illinois manages this. The passing attack has struggled as Williams takes a shot downfield for Navarro, and it's deflected there by Fagot. And there's some more willingness to throw the ball deep. Williams, this time he's going to try to keep it. But he is brought down by Malik Clark with an outstanding play to break off his blocker and make the tackle. Isaiah Williams had a first down there. He fires over the middle for Hightower, and he can't hang on. A quick 3-and-out for Illinois. The dropped ball is plaguing Illinois so far. Hightower couldn't hang on, and now Louisville's going to get the ball right back. Hassan Hall gets the punt return. He's going up the left side of the field, and he's got 15 yards. So now Louisville will start with their best field position of the day. Javion Hawkins, the featured running back for the Cardinals, has had a couple nice runs, but so far Illinois, as they've been doing all season, has been able to keep him and other great running backs in check. Jefferson fires downfield, and it's a misfire there, looking for Atwell. Witherspoon there in coverage. And you can see both quarterbacks having a hard time throwing the ball downfield today. Jefferson moving around in the pocket, and that ball is deflected by Jartavius Martin, and that one is almost picked. It's almost as if these Illini defenders are playing beach volleyball right now. As that ball is an ice cold bar of soap. Jefferson hits Atwell over the middle, and Tutu Atwell picks up another clutch first down for the Cardinals, but the clock is ticking. Jefferson looking to throw again. He's going to fire to his left. It's McCray, and he's going to be brought down in the open field. Clock is running. Louisville is not calling a timeout. For Illinois, you just got to prevent the touchdown here. Clock is running. Jefferson fires quickly. It's a screen to Marshall. He sheds a tackler, and he gets out of bounds. Wow. As the clock was expiring, Justin Marshall picks up the screen pass and gets out of bounds somehow. Louisville saves the timeout. They elect to kick the field goal. And James Turner, the kicker, knocks it through. So it's 7-3. The Cardinals get a field goal right before the half with some good starting field position. And so far, about as what we would have expected going to this game. Two teams that like to run the ball a lot in snowy, wintry conditions here in New York City at Yankee Stadium. You can see here the first half stats. Louisville has actually had a little bit more success than Illinois passing the ball. Javion Hawkins really hasn't been able to get going. And Illinois is controlling the clock. Both teams avoiding big turnovers. That ball is very hard to hang on to right now. And you're going to find out who the best receivers are, the ones that are able to hang on to the football in these types of conditions. Epstein gets the ball to start the first half, and it is going to be 2nd down and 3 now. Williams is going to keep it, and he's going to pitch to Epstein. Epstein trying to get down the sideline, spinning in the open field, but he's brought down there. It is a first down there. So far, Illinois certainly owning Louisville in the first down category. 12 first downs to Louisville's 5. Williams, fortunately, there gets rid of the ball this time. You wonder if Illinois is going to stick with the game plan of these short conservative passes as Williams spins out of a would-be tackler and can only get 2 yards there. This is certainly a throwing situation here. 3rd down and 8. Williams is going to stay in the pocket, and he fires to Luke Ford, and he hung on. Luke Ford somehow in triple coverage with 3 guys around him. Williams fires in a dart there, and Luke Ford holds on. How about the day for Luke Ford? He's already got 3 receptions, no dropped passes yet, and he's got 3 first downs there. That was a huge one. Epstein gets 7 yards up the middle. So Luke Ford getting involved here early in the game. He's set in motion as they're going to hand it off to Epstein, and his momentum picks up the first down. Fresh set of downs. Play action. Williams facing pressure, and he is taken down. Thurman Geethers there for the Cardinals, gets the sack. And that time, the pressure guts Isaiah Williams. Read option. Williams keeps it this time, and he makes up that huge chunk of yards back, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. We'll see if Luke Ford can come up with another huge reception. Williams fires, and he can't hang on. And it's going to force a 4th down attempt. They're going to snap the ball. Williams is going to roll to his right. He's got a man. It's Kamari Thompson. He hangs on this time, and he's going up the sideline, and he scores. Touchdown, Illinois. Kamari Thompson with another clutch touchdown reception. Kamari Thompson with the flair for the dramatic all season. A 4th down conversion on a slant route across the middle of the field. Williams hits him in stride. He hangs on in the snow, and he streaks up the sideline for a huge touchdown. It's now 14-3, and in these types of games, a 2-score lead seems like a big gaping hole. Jefferson misfires way off downfield, as this Cardinal offense has really struggled to move the ball in these conditions. The true freshman this time gets sacked on the option play by Shimon Cooper. And it's 3rd down and 13. Not the way you want to start the half at all if you're Louisville. They're going to hand it off to Hawkins, and he's brought down. He gets 9 yards, but it's 4th down now. Interesting play call there by Louisville, who seems desperate to try to get Javion Hawkins more involved and get him loose, and they're going to punt the ball away. DeLavin Campbell is going to make some moves. He's going up the left side of the field. He gets around some tacklers, and he gets a nice return there for almost 20 yards. 1st down and 10 now. Epstein getting to work again. He breaks a tackler, and he's got space. Epstein going down the right side of the field, and he scores. Mike Epstein, touchdown, the 5th-year senior in his last game with one of his best runs of the season. Mike Epstein breaks a tackle, and he goes down the sideline, leaving everyone in his dust, and he gets the touchdown. How about that? Illinois has broken through, and they are now ahead 21-3. A fantastic start to the second half for Illinois. Boy, is it great to have Mike Epstein back. And that might have been one of his best runs of the season in his final game. And now, the Louisville Cardinals and their true freshman quarterback are really in a deep hole now. Hawkins gets the 1st down there. The issue for the Cardinals is that they love to rely on their running game, and these are not the types of games that they want to be in where they're down. Tutu Atwell gets the reception there, and if they want to come back, they're going to have to rely on the arm of Kyle Jefferson in these conditions. He's on target yet again, though, at least on this drive, to Isaac Martin. And they've got another 1st down. Witherspoon is going to blitz, and Hawkins evades a couple tacklers, and he's brought down. But there's going to be a flag here, and it's offsides. Devin Witherspoon coming in on a corner blitz. So now it's 1st down and 5. Hawkins gets the ball yet again. He gets a hold of the left side, and he gets a 1st down. Now it seems that Javion Hawkins has been able to get going here, at least on this drive. But the problem is Louisville's down by 3 scores, and Kyle Jefferson's going to be sacked. Ezekiel Holmes this time gets the tackle. And this Illini defense is in good shape. They've held Louisville to just 3 points thus far. They send a blitz. It's a dump off to Hawkins on a screen, and he goes out of bounds with Jartavius Martin in the neighborhood there. So now it's 3rd down and 7. Jefferson is going to step up, and he fires a seam to McCray. Nice throw there by Jefferson. Will McCray picks up the 1st down. And Hawkins is going to get the ball. He puts a stiff arm down. And he picks up just 2 yards there. Hawkins with the ball yet again, and this time Illinois is all over it. If you get too reliant on your running back, Illinois will respond, and Calvin Avery this time gets the tackle for loss. This insanely talented Illini defensive front wrecking havoc yet again, and they get to Kyle Jefferson. It's Dion Pate this time who gets the sack. Dion Pate, the fifth-year senior, he's been lagging on the depth chart behind Jamal Woods and Calvin Avery all season, but the senior in his last collegiate game gets a sack. How about that for Dion Pate? Louisville puts the field goal through, so now it's 21-6. But they have yet to find the end zone. And we're going to be heading into the fourth quarter here in soon. All the seniors out making plays today in the bowl game. Cumbie trying to get up the left sideline, and he does. He's going down the sideline, and he gets a nice 42-yard return. It wouldn't be an Illini game without a Kyron Cumbie kickoff return appearance. And we're going to start the fourth quarter now with Illinois firmly in control, up 21-6. Williams gets the carry. He picks up 4. If you're Illinois, you just want to bleed the clock. The clock is your friend. And they have a nice 15-point lead on Louisville right now. 3rd down and 2 now. Epstein's going to get the carry, and he gets the first down. Nice job of the offensive line to open up a hole over the middle, and Epstein now is at 146 yards on the day. What a day for Mike Epstein in his last game. Williams fires to Luke Ford, and Luke Ford gets around a defender. He breaks a tackle, and he scores. Touchdown. Luke Ford with a great play, and he's had a day. It's a play action. Luke Ford on a wheel route goes down the sideline, breaks the tackle, and gets in. Luke Ford is having a fantastic day in the bowl game. And Illinois has broken the floodgates open. It is now 28-6. Illinois dominating Louisville in total yardage. And now Louisville is really going to have a drastic change of fortunes if they have a shot at coming back in this game. They're going to have to do a little bit more of that as Jefferson fires to Tutu Atwell. They may have the true freshman quarterback, but Louisville has the star skill position players to make things happen. Jefferson runs into traffic, and he is brought down. Jamal Woods there with the sack. And it seems about all these senior Illinois defensive linemen have sacks today. Illinois sends a blitz, and it's Marshall who breaks a tackle in the open field. He's going to get tracked down from behind by Tariq Barnes and Jartavius Martin. So that's a big play that Louisville desperately needed there as they're in Illini territory. Jefferson fires quickly to Hawkins, but he's brought down. Great coverage there by Marquez Beeson. Beeson with 6 tackles today. 2nd down and 8. Jefferson facing more traffic, and he somehow fits it in to Christian Fitzpatrick. Beeson there with another tackle working on Fitzpatrick, and Jefferson fires to Smith, and he picks up the first down. This is the first time Louisville has been knocking on the door. Jefferson breaks a tackle, pitches to Hawkins, who stumbles, finds his footing, and scores. Well, that's what the doctor ordered if you're Louisville, as Javion Hawkins gets the pitch on kind of an awkward play and is able to maintain his footing in the snowy turf, and he gets into the end zone. So now Louisville, down by 16, is going to have to go for 2. And Jeffers is going to fire quickly to Marshall, who breaks away from Witherspoon, but Witherspoon brings him down, and he's short. Wow, what a play by Devin Witherspoon, who looked like he had just gotten beat and missed a tackle in the open field, but he somehow brings down the receiver just short of the goal line, so the conversion's no good. And in a game like this, those 2-point conversions if Louisville is able to come back, could be vital. So now the offense is back to work. 3rd down and 13. Epstein trying to get to the outside, can't do it. So now if you're Illinois, do you try to keep running the clock or do you go for the 1st down? It's going to be a play action. They're looking to throw, and Williams is sacked. Yaya Diaby with his 2nd sack of the day. He gets to Williams for the 2nd time in this bowl game, and Illinois is going to have to punt the ball away. They did bleed some clock, though, on that drive, but Hassan Hall and the Cardinals are going to start with great field position, down by 16. They're going to start at the 29-yard line. It's still a 2-possession game. Man in motion. Jefferson. He's going to look to throw. He hits Martin over the middle, and he picks up the 1st down. Seems as if Louisville may have figured out this Illini defense now, but it could be too little too late. Jefferson, as the pocket collapses, just fires the ball out of bounds. The snow has definitely had a huge factor on this game. Hawkins tries to get the ball. He tries to get to the outside, and he cannot. So it's 3rd down and 12. Hawkins just held to 40 yards on the day. Clock is ticking. Jefferson facing traffic, moving around in the pocket, and that ball is going to be well short. So now it's 4th down and 12, and Louisville is going to have to go for it. 4th down and 12. This would be a huge stop for this defense. Jefferson fires, and he hits Braden Smith on the sideline, who got himself wide open. A blown coverage on 4th down and 12, and a huge conversion for Louisville. And they're still in this game with hopes to come back. 1st down and goal. Jefferson throws over the middle. He hits Smith yet again, but he's going to be brought down in the open field, so the clock will continue to run. Jefferson facing a blitz, and he's going to be sacked. Calvin Avery with a sack. And this senior-laden defensive line is wreaking havoc on the freshman. It's 3rd down and goal now from the 8-yard line. Jefferson fires to McCray, and he gets in. It is not over just yet. Louisville cuts it to 10, but they got to go for 2 to keep it a 1-score game. Louisville has been hanging on a thread to this point. The 2-point conversion is going to be no good. Jefferson is sacked again. Ezekiel Holmes this time gets in there. So now the Cardinals will have to do the onside kick, down 2 scores, and they get it. Jamel Starks recovers the onside kick, and Louisville's going to get the ball right back. Louisville with still a chance in this game. Jefferson moving around the pocket, is going to fire downfield, but it's going to be intercepted by Jartavius Martin. Jartavius Martin, the senior, gets an interception, and this Illini offense will take over. The seniors showing out in their last collegiate games. Jartavius Martin with the interception, and now Illinois is a 1st down away from getting their first bowl win in a decade. Epstein gets the carry. He's going up the middle, and he is just short. A 9-yard rush. Louisville calls a timeout. A 1st down will end the game. Illinois out of the I form. It's going to be a pitch to Epstein. Epstein gets it. He is brought down, and Illinois is going to be victorious today. What a performance in a snowy Bronx Yankee Stadium as Epstein gets the carry. Louisville calls a timeout, and one more play will do it. And how about this victory formation here? Mike Epstein, the 5th-year senior, is behind center. Donnie Navarro in there as well, the senior. Daniel Barker in, all the seniors in the victory formation. Mike Epstein in his final collegiate game will take his final snap from under center, and that'll do it. David Deal paying homage to his seniors in their bowl game, and they go out on top. Illinois is victorious, and they win the new Era Pinstripe Bowl. Mike Epstein and the Illini cap off a 9-win season. Illinois' first 9-win season since 2007. Their first bowl win since 2011. And what a game. What a day. In the wintry conditions, Illinois gets the W. Mike Epstein with 164 yards, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown to cap off his final collegiate game. Couldn't be a better way to cap off Mike Epstein's final career game here at Illinois. We'll go through the stats here really quick. Isaiah Williams had a quietly good day. 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. Pretty solid for throwing in these wintry conditions. He only threw 15 passes, but he was very efficient with his throws. Kyle Jefferson, the true freshman, he got a lot of experience for sure today. 25 of 34. They had to throw the ball quite a lot and rely on him, and he didn't do too bad. I'm sure in a few years, Kyle Jefferson will turn into a really good player. Javion Hawkins was held in check, just 40 yards for him. He got the touchdown there late in the second half. But the Illini defensive front held Louisville in check. And as for Mike Epstein, as we just mentioned, 164 yards. Couldn't have been a better day for Mike Epstein. Just incredibly happy for him, and what a way to go out in the bowl game, in his last game here in an Illini uniform. Isaiah Williams did a little bit of damage on the ground as well, but Illinois definitely torched Louisville on the ground, and they proved to be the better rushing team today. And how about Luke Ford, the tight end? Luke Ford with one of his best games of the season. Outside of the Iowa game, I'd say this was his best day. He had 4 receptions for 71 yards, a big touchdown there in the second half. Epstein with his only reception being a touchdown, and Kamari Thompson, he only had 1 reception, but it was a big one. He got that touchdown there on the slant route across the middle. Jafar Armstrong and Kyron Cumbie with a reception. Would have liked to see Donnie Navarro get a reception in his last game, but he wasn't able to. And as for Louisville, Tutu Atwell led the team in receptions along with Will McCray. Will McCray got into the end zone, who's also a very highly touted true freshman. Louisville with 2 big, highly touted, highly rated true freshman prospects at the skill position. Defensively for Illinois, Beeson led the team in tackles. Shimon Cooper had a nice day with 2 tackles for losses. Jartavius Martin, the senior, his last play in an Illini uniform was an interception that sealed the game. What a way to go out for Jartavius Martin. Prince Green had a sack as well. Keith Randolph with a big day. Even Kalen Tolson, he didn't play much. He was a backup at linebacker, but he cut a couple tackles. Jamal Woods, the senior, got a sack. Ezekiel Holmes with a sack as well, who doesn't play much. Calvin Avery with 2 tackles for losses and a sack in his last game as a senior. Derek Smith even. He's playing behind Eddie Smith. He had been all season. The 5th-year senior gets a tackle. Delano Ware also got a tackle. He's a senior. And Dion Pate, he didn't get to play much behind Calvin Avery and Jamal Woods. He even got a sack. All the seniors showed out today, and they all got a hand in the stat sheet. That's what you love to see for these seniors in their last game. And we'll look at the team stats here. Illinois just completely dominating Louisville on the ground. 202 yards to just 9. Just complete domination by Illinois in the trenches today. And as far as passing yards, Louisville did have to throw the ball a lot more than Illinois, being down all game. But they barely edged out Illinois there. Illinois was only 50% on 4th down conversions. Illinois struggled a bit there in the first half, but they were able to come through in the second half. Louisville 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. And the total yards is surprisingly pretty close. But we'll see the summary of game stats here. You can see Illinois edging out Louisville in first downs, rushing yards, and the time of possession as well. Players of the game, they're going to give it to Kyle Jefferson, the quarterback. He had to be very efficient today, being down all game. Lovie Jenkins got the interception there on Williams. Mike Epstein, of course, the player of the game for Illinois offensively, and Jartavius Martin, the two seniors, getting players of the game for the Illini. And they will take home the new Era Pinstripe Bowl trophy, and that'll do it. What a way to cap off the season. Illinois' first bowl win since 2011, their first 9-win season since 2007. Illinois also went 4-0 in the non-conference. David Deal goes undefeated in non-conference play in his first year, and 2 of those games were against the ACC. So David Deal early on is 2-0 against the ACC, beating Virginia and Louisville. So that's a little nugget there. And that'll do it, guys. What a season. A season that no one saw coming for Illinois. A 9-4 season, which they will finish ranked in the top 25. Just ground that Illinois has not been on for quite some time. So next episode, I'm going to kind of do a season 1 recap video. It'll kind of be sort of like last episode, where it'll be a bit on the shorter side. And I will show the results of the rest of the bowl season, the college football playoff. I'll go through all the season stats as well, and just kind of put a bow on season 1 before we get into the off season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a fun bowl game in wintry weather, and Illinois comes up victorious in the new Era Pinstripe Bowl. I will see you guys next episode for season 1 recap. See you guys then.